I folded all my dreams for you into little boats of white and blue. We launched them where the river bent, believing paper could outrun the wind. Every word we never spoke floated softly line by line. Ink became a fragile tide, carrying pieces of our lives. Some promises were never meant to reach the other shore. They were made to teach us how to let them sail. Across these paper oceans I still drift, holding every letter that you left. Though the waves erased our names, they never washed away the flame. Every fragile page we wrote still keeps my heart afloat. Some stories aren't forever, they're forever because they happened. The rain blurred every line you drew, yet somehow every feeling stayed. The sea collected every tear, turning sorrow into crystal waves. I stopped chasing distant tides, stopped asking storms to change their minds, because even broken paper sails can carry hope beyond the wind. I could write one final letter, I wouldn't ask you to come back. I'd simply thank you for teaching my heart that even fragile things can hold infinite stretch so wide, yet I no longer fear the tide. Every page that drifted free found another part of me. The wind can steal the words away, but not the meaning that they gave. Some hearts are never truly lost, they become the lighthouse for another soul. When the final paper boat disappears beyond the horizon, I won't wave goodbye, I'll smile, knowing love was never written to last forever, only to change who we become. Morning settled on the pier, painting silence crystal clear. The ropes still danced with restless wind, like they remembered where you'd been. Your footsteps faded with the tide, leaving seashells where we'd hide. Every wave returned alone, calling out a heart once known. The lighthouse never blamed the sea, it simply kept its light alive for whoever came. I'm an empty harbor waiting still, holding echoes that the ocean fills. Every ship that sailed away left a sunrise in its wake. Though your anchor's long been gone, teach me to move on. Some hearts aren't built to keep love captive, they're built to let it sail. The gulls still circle overhead, tracing dreams we never said. Rust has colored every chain, but hope still whispers through the rain. The horizon feels less far today, not because you found your way, but because I finally learned how to watch the sea without waiting. If another ship finds this shore, I'll welcome it without comparing its sails to yours. 'Cause every journey deserves its own horizon. I'm an empty harbor coming wide, no longer afraid of changing tides. Every goodbye carved a place for tomorrow's gentle grace. The sea still sings your memory, but it no longer captures me. My heart has learned that open waters are where new stories begin. When evening settles on this quiet bay, I'll light the lantern one more time. Not because I'm waiting for you, but because someone else may need a way home. I found an old lantern in the rain. Its glass was cracked, its flame still stayed. It trembled in the winter wind, yet refused to surrender. I saw myself inside its glow, every fracture I still know, not hidden by the falling night, but softened by its light. Maybe broken things don't ask to become brand new. Maybe they only hope to keep shining. I'm a broken lantern in the storm, still carrying a little warmth. The cracks let every shadow see the light that's growing inside me. Take what mattered most, the fire remained beneath the smoke. Some hearts don't heal by losing scars, they heal by learning how to glow through them. The roads are darker than before, but I don't fear the night anymore. Every stranger passing by carries their own silent sky. If my light can reach one soul, then every wound The lantern never asked for perfect glass, only a reason to keep burning. Tonight, that reason is hope, is hope. I found your name between the pages, pressed like leaves from younger days. The ink had faded into gold, but every line still felt like home. Outside, the trees released their fire, painting silence ever higher. The wind collected every goodbye without asking who was right. Some words are never meant to reach another heart. They're written so our own can finally breathe. These autumn letters drift away like amber leaves on yesterday. Every sentence learns to fly, carried by an open sky. I don't need an answer now. The seasons taught my soul somehow. Some love is never lost, it simply changes into gratitude. The mailbox stands beside the road, quiet beneath October's glow. I smile instead of turning back, leaving footprints through the past. Every page I couldn't send helped another wound to mend. The story didn't need an end, only a softer ending. If I could write one final letter, it would only say thank you for loving me, to teach me how to love myself. These autumn letters fill the air like whispered prayers beyond despair. The wind knows every word by heart, even as we grow apart. I'll keep no sorrow in my hands, only leaves and open plans, because every farewell plants a seed for another spring. When the last leaf touches the earth, I'll close the notebook, not because the story ended, but because my heart finally learned how to turn the page. The page. The evening folded into gold, soft as stories never told. Dust danced through the window light like tiny stars learning to shine. Your empty chair still faced the sun, but loneliness no longer won. The room had learned a gentler song, one that carried me along. I searched for answers in the noise, until the quiet became the answer. This golden silence holds my name, where every tear becomes a flame. No words are needed anymore, peace is waiting at the door. The echoes slowly turn to light, guiding me beyond the night. Some hearts don't heal because they're hurt, they heal because they finally listen. The river mirrored autumn skies, without asking clouds to stay. I watched the current carry leaves, teaching me the art of release. Your memory arrived like dawn, not to pull my spirit back, but to remind me love can live without asking to return. If silence had a color, it would be gold. Not because it shines the brightest, but because it warms everything it touches. This golden silence fills the air, turning broken into prayer. Every scar reflects the sun, proof that healing has begun. The future no longer feels unknown. I've learned that peace can be my home. The loudest miracle I found was the quiet growing inside me. When the world asked how I survived, I won't speak, I'll simply smile. Because some stories are too beautiful for words. They are meant to be lived in golden silence. Golden silence. Golden silence. The night slipped quietly through my room, painting memories against the moon. Every corner held your shape, like smoke that never learned to fade. I wore your silence like a coat, heavy with the words we never spoke. Even the mirror looked away, afraid to show what still remained. The darkness wasn't chasing me, it was waiting for me to stop running. This shadow fever burns so slow, to forgive. I followed echoes through the rain, searching every empty train, but every road I walked alone brought me closer to my own. The moon dissolved into the sea, leaving silver waves for me. I finally saw what fear concealed. The light was always inside the shadow. If I could touch the darkest part of who I was, I'd hold it gently, because every wound that frightened me was only asking to be loved. This restless grip is finally gone. The night no longer steals my breath. It teaches me there's life past death. Your memory became the spark that helped me navigate the dark. Now every shadow that I see reminds me even darkness can set us free. When the morning finds my face, you won't erase the night. It will simply prove that I survived it. And somewhere inside the darkness, a new heart was quietly born. The night slipped quietly. Morning slipped through frozen glass, painting silver on the past. The coffee cooled beside the chair, still holding traces of your air. The world awakened as it should. Birds still sang through silent woods. Only my heart missed the cue, waiting for a sunrise that looked like you. The sky can glow while the soul still shivers. Light arrives before warmth does. These cold sunrise kissed my face, but couldn't melt the empty space. Still every golden thread of light pulled me gently through the night. I learned that healing isn't fast. It walks beside the broken past. Some mornings don't erase hurts and stays that way. I breathe the air we used to share. It no longer stole my breath. Your memory became the dawn, not the darkness I once feared. If hope has a season, it begins before we notice, like the first ray touching mountains still covered in snow. Warmth always arrives quietly. This cold sunrise became my guide, leading me beyond goodbye. The light I searched for in your eyes had always waited in mine. Now tomorrow calls my name, not to forget but to change. Every dawn I choose to face turns another wound into light. One day the sunrise won't feel cold, not because the winter disappeared, but because my heart finally learned how to become its own warmth. We chased horizons made of light, counting stars through sleepless nights. Every road became a prayer, every mile said, meet me there. Your hand was warmth against the cold, a quiet place my fears could fold. But even love can't still the sea when storms begin inside of me. We weren't lost, we were only searching for a home no map could ever find. We're just restless hearts beneath the sky, learning how to live, not asking why. Every scar became a song, teaching us where we belong. If tomorrow calls us far apart, you'll still echo through my heart. Some souls are never meant to stay, they're meant to help us find our way. The city lights became the stars we carried in forgotten jars. Every goodbye lit another flame, changing us without a name. The river never looked behind, it trusted where the sea would shine. So I'll release what I can't hold into the hands of hope. If our paths cross again in another life, as a weight, but as wings. When the world asks where home is, I'll close my eyes and smile, because home was never a place. It was the courage we found inside our restless hearts. The shoreline wore the morning mist, hiding every place we kissed. I watched the waves erase our names, yet somehow nothing felt erased. Your laughter drifted with the breeze, like seashell songs upon the sea. The ocean gathered every sound, then whispered them back softer now. The sea never promised to keep every ship, only to carry every journey. These distant tides still call my soul, even where the waters don't unfold. Though your shore is far from mine, we're still beneath the same moonlight. Every wave that leaves the sand returns with something new in hand. Some love isn't measured by the distance, but by the light it leaves behind. I stopped counting empty days, started listening to the waves. Each goodbye became a shell, holding stories oceans tell. The horizon changed its hue, just as every season does. I realized the deepest sea wasn't between us, it was inside my fear of letting go. If another tide brings you home, I'll welcome you without expecting you to stay, because the sea taught me that love cannot be owned, only honored. These distant tides now carry me toward the person I'm meant to be. Your memory is no longer pain, it's the wind inside my sail. I'll cross tomorrow's open blue with every lesson born from you. The ocean never took you away, it simply showed how wide a heart can become. When the last wave touches my feet, I'll finally understand. The sea was never separating us, it was teaching us that love, like the tide, always leaves and always returns as something new. as something new. I sailed through years of restless waves, collecting names the sea reclaimed. Every sunrise pulled me on, even when the stars were gone. I carried anchors made of stone, thinking love meant holding on. But every storm I couldn't fight quietly became my guide. The sea never asked me to outrun the wind, only to trust the current. I found my last harbor at last, where every storm belongs to the past. No empty hands, no borrowed light, just a heart that survived the night. The tide no longer pulls me back, it gently smooths my weathered tracks. Some journeys aren't meant to end, they simply become a place called peace. The lighthouse glows without a sound, welcoming every soul around. Its light doesn't choose who arrives, it simply shines through every tide. I whispered every old regret into the wind and watched it rest. The waves returned with only grace, leaving calm upon my face. If tomorrow brings another sea, I'll go without fear, because home was never a distant shore. It was the quiet growing inside me. Like the moon belongs to the sea, I'll thank the winds that made me bend, the storms that taught my heart to mend. For every goodbye was another wave leading me here. When the final sunset touches the water, I won't ask for one more voyage. I'll close my eyes and smile, because after all these years, I've finally become the harbor I was serving.